Hello friends! Welcome to Squaird Plans, where creative planning and organization comes to life. I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to be designing a house planner layout with a fun plant theme for the next week in August, so come plan with me. And I've got a bunch of washi tapes here ready to go, along with this fine liner I'll use, and this Planty Things sticker book, which I'll pull from. Okay, you guys, going to go ahead and lay down some wax paper to get started. This week, I decided to break out this Botanical Fusion sticker book and do something inspired from I think it was a spring bucket list that I had saved on my Instagram. I will look up the handle of the artist who did her spring bucket list and give you guys the inspo in case you want to go and check that out. But basically, I just saw something that she did and I thought I would try to recreate it here with a plant theme. So I'm just going through and starting off with some colorful boxes. I am going to be using these to track my workouts and for the time being have a schedule sort of figured out in the gym as far as the classes that I like to take. So I'm going to set this up for that specifically. There are a couple of days where I take multiple classes in the same day, so those days will have a double box, and then the other days will just have a single box or something else. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out as we go. I also am going to lean heavy into the pink and the greens in this theme. So I'm starting to pull in basically just pink and green boxes at the get-go. But I really just was feeling a little bit not right with what I had available to me in the colorful boxes and just the combinations of things, because I wanted things to be layered, but then I didn't want it to be, I don't know, just too much of like one color in one spot. So I played around with bringing in some of this lighter blue tone that is also present in the plant stickers that I pulled. Kind of liked it. I like that third color. Even though third colors can be tricky, I was really thinking this was going to be more of a two-color spread. But I think it really needed that third color for me to be happy with the end result. So I'm going back through, kind of pulling in more of the blue colorful boxes and seeing what we can do here that's both functional but also cute. There's a lot of moving things around, just really trying to figure it out again, because I am going to be setting these up for specific workouts, so certain days need to have a specific number of boxes. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tricky deal here because I also want it to be cute. So I tried a few things. I think I'm happy with the selection that I have now currently with these boxes. So let's start peppering in a few of these plant stickers. I am thinking to use maybe just the top half here for decor and workouts. So we'll start just dropping things in and seeing how they look. I don't want it to be like overwhelming with plants, but I do want them scattered in and around the boxes as more of like a layering feature. So that's what I'm working towards here. Also bringing in a variety of like colors so that there's no one color together in one spot, if that makes sense. So the plants with the pink pots, I'm kind of spreading those out, and then the ones with the blue, same thing, just trying to balance things out that way. Really just dropping them in wherever it feels right for now. For the most part, I'm putting them behind the boxes, but I have a few that are layered on top. Those I'm sure I'm going to need to do a little bit of whiteout just so that it's easier to see. These clear stickers definitely don't have any opacity to them, so the background really comes through pretty easily. And I'm just really trying to find a place for everything, making these little cute clusters. Now let's try the washi tape. And I realized that I did not print or have any stat stickers ready for this spread. I produced a bunch of stat stickers at the beginning of the year that I still have plenty of, but they all have a water tracker included, whereas on this layout, the water tracker is already in the sidebar, so I don't need that water situation there. So thought about printing some old ones, and my foam memo printer was totally out of juice, so I was just like, what am I going to do? And then I think I just got distracted and obviously lost some footage. So we have jumped ahead. I have moved some things around, added the washi tape on the sides and in the center, kind of in a cross, if you will, just top, side. I also took one of those clusters and moved it down so that it's more triangular in shape versus like linear across the spread. Just because I wanted something different. I feel like I've been doing a lot of linear spreads lately, so I'm just changing it up, moving one of the clusters down, and now I am going to start dropping them in on the page. I've already whited out a few of the background lines where I know they're going to hit some of these clear stickers to make a nice clean look, and I'll move over these clusters in little batches here. And like I said, I knew I was going to have to white out behind some of these that overlap on the colorful boxes, so I'll do that right there on the page and let that dry while I move on to something else. I just dropped in the washi tape, and I'm going to go back and do a little bit more whiting out behind this plant here. I fought with those washi tapes off camera, or, while I was trying to figure things out with the stat stickers and everything. And I had that washi tape kind of intermixed in between the clusters I had made. Didn't like that. I tried a bunch of other areas, like long across the top and the bottom, and I just wasn't really feeling it. So I ended up having these clusters already pre-made and thought I would try to put them on the sides. And I kind of liked that look. So then I said, where else could I put them? And decided to put some here next to the spine. So that's where you're seeing me drop in now. I thought that looked different, not the usual. And so I thought I would try it and see how it went. And I was pretty happy with the end result, just spreading around a little bit more color. I also obviously brought in the blue equivalent of the grid washi that I had to add more blue to the spread since I started going that direction with the boxes. And that really, I think, helped to make this a true 3-color spread and balance things out quite a bit. So, like I said, I'm just moving things over in chunks. Also whiting out behind any stickers that needed it as well. And straightening things out where needed. And then I'm going to drop in this last washi tape cluster here in the sidebar. Then separate out these pages since I do have a cluster kind of reaching across the spine at this point. Also going to trim off the washi tape here that was a little bit of excess. And same with this edge here with the long green box. The thing that kind of drew me to the inspo was the way that she outlined her clusters in kind of like a black pen. So we're going to go ahead and do that here too. And I'm just going to do it on the straight lines for now, not really worrying about the sticker so much, and see what happens. Also saw that I missed this sticker here as far as putting some white out behind it, so I'll go ahead and do that while I finish outlining things. She also put a little bit of texture with a couple of 3-dot clusters in and around her spread, so I thought that would be a cute way to do it. Like I said, it's inspired. This is not exactly like she did it at all, but just kind of getting ideas from other people to up your creativity in your planner. I think that's always a good thing, getting that inspo, and who knows where it will lead you as you produce your creative project. This was something I decided to add myself, the second line of extra texture, I guess, to my clusters just to see how that looked, and I liked it. I am using a 0.8 pen as far as a fine liner, so not my normal kind of skinny 3. I'm using the 8, so I had a little bit of a bolder line, which I really liked too. And since I could not get my foam memo printer to print without letting it fully charge, I decided to go ahead and pull out my stash of stat stickers with the water tracker kind of intermixed in there instead of something else. I don't remember what the other stat I was tracking was. So anyway, I'm just going to use these since I had them ready to go, and I'll probably cover up the water tracker that's there on the sidebar since I won't need it for this week. Just simplify things that way. I've also already added in a couple of bullets, as you can see, in the same kind of pink and green colors. I should have brought in blue now that I look at it, but I didn't. I just stuck with the pink and the green, but that'll help me find where to track in my food log. I thought that that would be a nice way since I have kind of scattered things around this spread a little bit. So the final step here will be for me to clean out these holes, which are covered in either washi tape or thick stickers. So I'll just go ahead and cut it with my precision cutter and my little Daiso cutting mat. That's usually the easiest way to get things done. Almost done there with those. Got the washi tape section to do as well. Looking good. I missed one of the holes there behind the colorful box, so I will go back through and cut out those holes as well. And once I'm done with that, you guys, we will be done, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, too, go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Bye.